Hi guys, today I just did a tutorial showing you what I do for my go-to look or my everyday look. This is a look I will wear when I have a day off. It's just if I'm going shopping or going to visit my grandmother or going grocery shopping. This is the look I will wear. Oops. What I like about this is that it's an overall really simple look, but what I do is play up the lip. And it's an easy thing to do because lips are so easy to kind of switch around, carry a bunch in your bag with you wherever you go, and you can wipe off what you're wearing and switch it up. So the whole look is really simple, but the lip is what I like to play around with. So I hope you guys like this and let me know what you think about it down below. So like always, I start with the eyes, and the first thing I do is use a primer. This is the NARS primer. I love this one. It's my favorite. I think it works well on everyone. Next thing I do is take my cream shadow from Bobbi Brown. It's in the color Sandy Gold. It's like a beigey, kind of shimmery gold. I take a MAC 242 brush and just kind of apply it on the lid. And then my finger just gently blends it out. I pretty much put this all over. It's not like super shimmery, so you can put it all the way up under the brush. Next thing I do is take my Allure Mercier Cake Liner. This is in the color Black Ebony, which is just the black. It's a dry liner. You have to wet it. So I use the Makeup Forever Aqua Seal. It's just a sealer. You can use it basically on anything, and it kind of like makes any product waterproof. I put a little of the sealer right into the pan, and then I always use my Allure Mercier flat liner brush. You want to mix that together to create kind of like a pasty consistency. I'm going to go right underneath my lashes. Best way to describe it is to look down, get it at the root of the lash underneath, and wiggle. So that just gives the illusion of a thicker lash line. It's a really easy, quick thing to do to make your lashes look longer and thicker. Next thing I do is take a gold liner from NARS. It's the color Campo de Fiori. Love this one. So it twists up, super easy to use. I'm going to pull down gently. I'm going to draw this in my waterline. I'm also going to take this on the lower lash line and smudge it right out with my finger. I'm curling my lashes. I like to use the Tarte lash curler. I think it has a really nice spring in it and it just curls them really well. Next thing is Dior Show Maximizer. It's my lash primer that I love. I actually use this morning and night. So get a good thick coating onto your lashes. I like to give that a chance to dry. So while that's drying, I take my Clinique Bottom Lash mascara in black, and this I just do a little coating on the lower lashes. And then for lashes, the Fresh Supernova is one of my favorites. So I take this and I just start at the root and wiggle, and I add about 2 coats. So that's it for the eyes. It's really basic and simple. I will be adding a little bit of blush in the crease when that part comes along, but it's time to move on to the rest of my face. So what I've already done is use my Bliss Fabulous Foaming Face Lotion. I love this. It's almost gone. It's amazing. Gives me a nice, healthy, kind of glowy look to my skin before I add foundation. And then under my eyes, I've been using the Perricone Cold Plasma Eye. Really helps with any like fine lines under there. So I like that a lot. Those are skincare products that I've used. And then for primer, I'm going to use my Korres Anti-Aging Face Primer. I like this because it has no silicone in it, so it doesn't cause my skin to get clogged. Normally on my days off, I'll stick to something lighter like a BB cream, my favorite, or tinted moisturizer. My favorite is the Dior Skin Nude BB cream number 002. It's amazing. I love it. Love it a lot. Some days I use Beauty Blender if I'm like not too lazy to go get it damp. Some days I use buffing brush from Real Techniques, which is easy because I can just buff it on. If you have drier patches, Beauty Blenders are a little bit better because they aren't going to rub around the dryness like a brush would. Alright, so I'm just going to use this because it's already damp and it's just easy. The trick is to just keep layering it until you get your desired effect. And that really goes for anything. Your foundations and whatever you're using on your face should be really easy to layer so that you can do small, light layers until you reach your desired coverage. Alright, for face concealer, I'm using Bobbi Brown concealer in the color beige. It's a creamy concealer. I like this stuff. I can't say I'm like obsessed with it, but I like it. So I'm just concealing any blemishes with this. I don't love it under my eyes though because I feel like it's too creamy. And for under eyes, I'm using the Dior Sculpt concealer in the color 001. It's just the lightest one. This is nice because it's light in color, so I can really get that brightness underneath my eyes. A little bit of this goes a really long way. I'm just kind of blending it in. You can use your fingers too. Next thing I like to do is brows. Lately I've been using Makeup Forever Aqua Brow. I like it. It's kind of different. It's a liquid brow product, like a creamy liquid. Take a Sigma angled brush and I just get a little bit on the brush. I just fill in my brows like normal. Make sure you start at the outer edge or else it's like too harsh. I feel like when you have a nice bolder brow, you can get away with wearing less makeup on your face or on your eyes or whatever, so that's what I like to do. I like to make it a little bit bolder on days where I'm not wearing as much other makeup. Okay, next thing I have to set this or else it will kind of move around. I am obsessed with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. This is in the color Dim, which is my favorite. I got 3 of them. Dim is my fave because it's like a neutral peachy beige and just kind of like evens out everything. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm using just like this random fluffy Tarte brush. Just gonna get a lot of that on the brush. And sometimes I like to just start by patting it on because we don't want to move around what is underneath. Next step is bronzer. Love this bronzer for paler, lighter skin tones. It's the Dior Nude Tan in number 002 Sunlight. It's the one with like different colors in it. Some of them are just one color. I have like a ton of these. I don't know. I'm obsessed with Dior bronzer. This one's really nice. It has like a peachy tone in it, so it's super soft and nice if you just want a really soft bronze look. So I'm just going to use the same brush. And start back here. I like to kind of, I don't know, this brush is nice and big and flat, so I just kind of like dab it on. Plus this bronzer is really light, so can't really apply too much, I don't think. Next step is blush. Now blush pretty much changes with lip. However, I will say my most worn blush is definitely NARS Matahari blush. I would say that this is a blush. When I wear this blush, I get the most questions about my blush. I get the most compliments on what I'm wearing, like on my cheeks. So I would have to say this is probably my favorite because of that, because obviously other people think it looks good on me. I think it looks good too, but other people obviously think it looks good, so that means a lot to me. For some reason, it is very pink. For some reason, it looks a little bit more peachy after it sits on my face for a little bit, which I don't really mind because that way it kind of goes with any lipstick I decide to wear. Because it has like that peachy undertone, which it doesn't really in the pan, but on me, everyone thinks it looks more peach, so I don't know. It works. What I also like to do with my blush is to just take whatever's left on this and brush it through my crease. For some reason, this really gives us like a completed look to the whole face, and it kind of brings everything together. Now I'm just dusting a little bit. But with whatever blush I'm using, I will normally do this if I'm wearing this soft eye look, because it just kind of pulls everything together. This is the fun part. It's the lips. So when I'm wearing such, I guess, little amount of makeup, I know this might be a lot to some people. To me, it's not a lot. If I'm wearing such little amount on the rest of my face, I will go bold on the lips. So I really play around. Like, I'll go with like bright pink, purple, like coral, depending on the season and what kind of look I'm going for. I got this new lipstick yesterday, so I kind of want to use it. It's the Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet in number 42. Pops open and it's really fun color. It's super bright and I'm really excited to wear it. I like myself in like a brighter pop of a color. I feel like it awakens my face really nicely. So this is my finished go-to look. I love it. I think it's basic, but it's really pretty and feature flattering. I think anyone can do this. You can mix it up a little bit with the blush and the lips, but essentially the eyes will, for me, always stay the same because they're just basic and I can't really go wrong with this type of a look. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you learned something, just a quick little something about how to do your face for every day. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and I'll talk to you guys soon.